So my name is Elijah.
Okay.
Elijah Conley. I'm an interior design major. And what's your name?
My name is Perla.
Perla?
Yes.
That's a really pretty name.
Thank you.
So how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So did you know that this existed?
Yes, I
Okay.
did know.
And what were your initial thoughts when you heard about it?
It's pretty much like how cool and how fast things move.
Mm-hmm.
Like, after like AI that came like last year and stuff, like technology has just become crazy. The fact that now you can like see stuff without even being there, just like with like the Vision Pro and stuff, that's like crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, how do they even do that?
And I feel like the only reasonable explanation is with Apple. They take their time. They definitely do. And of course, it is a heavy price tag. But I noticed that it took them like 7 years to like actually get everything the way they wanted it. At least for the most part, for some compromises, because Apple would want it to be thin and light. But this like something that this was like the best of what they could come up with at the moment. So I'm glad to see that this first gen product is here, and it definitely has surpassed my expectations. Even though during like the first trial before the first software, like full software update, it was a little buggy, but like I just waited to give it some time. So do you have any questions for me about Vision Pro that you'd like me to answer?
Yeah, so pretty much I think my biggest question would be like, how do they make it work?
So basically, they have a M2 chip, which is in our like Max base release last year, before they made the M3, and then they made a completely separate chip called the R1, which manages the cameras, the hand tracking, basically all the cameras inside. That's what it manages. So there's two chips inside that just take control over everything. So when it comes to computing, that's what the M2 is doing, and so it does the Safari, the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth, all the things of that nature. So it feels familiar. It has the same apps that you would see on your phone and iPad. And then when it comes to games, you can download games that are capable from the iPhone and the iPad. And then they added it where through software, you can connect your MacBook screen to it, and then you can have like a big display. You can like multitask with that as well.
Crazy. I think my other big question would be, how if you get really close to a screen, your eyes start to like bug and they hurt. How do we manage to do that? Like having the screen literally on our eyes, be able to look at it like that and not be like uncomfortable or like painful or like blurry at some point. Like, how do they do that?
So for the lenses themselves, they made it where it's basically 4K vision for each eye. So there's no latency really, there's no lag, and especially being managed with both of the chips inside. And so with the lenses, they got it where it's like very minuscule microchips that come together that make up a screen. And so having 4K for each eye, it's like very crisp, very great quality of each lens. And so when you watch something, it doesn't look blurry, it doesn't look like it's distorted. So many people have talked about with like MetaQuest that after a certain amount of time they can kind of feel headache, lag and things of that nature. So having that great quality of vision with the lenses, it like eliminates the lag, and it has it where through computing it's basically managing everything faster than like a blink of an eye.
Oh, okay. And then my question based on that would be, for example, I wear glasses and I don't think I can wear it with glasses. How would it work if my vision is not 4K by itself?
So basically they have a lens that when you set up Vision Pro, you can scan your face like you're scanning Face ID. And then the camera, the phone, when you're scanning yourself to, if you're interested in buying Vision Pro, will scan your head shape, so that way you can get this right size band, right size light seal, so that way no extra light can come through. And then if you are in need of, if you wear glasses, they have it where you can get your prescription. You need an update prescription
on the Vision Pro.
And so they have lenses through a company called Zenus, or it's ZEISS. And so with your prescription, after they ask you a couple questions about your eyes, then they'll they'll add it to your your price. So the lenses, depending on if they're just like typical reading glasses, then that's like 99. But if they're like really for like if you like completely blind without your
really
glasses, then it's 150. So honestly, it's a more affordable than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Then because typical glasses can be like really expensive.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So being the lenses just themselves being 150 between 900 and not 900, sorry, between $99 and $150, I feel like that's really affordable for people to wear Vision Pro with.
It definitely is. So would that be on the Vision Pro as itself? Like if I ordered it with my prescription, I can't take them out. Like that's just
so they come with magnetics. So when you get the lenses, they're like magnetic clips that you can put here, and then they'll just stay.
Okay, but you cannot take them out.
Yeah, you can take them out if you want to. So if you break one, they're easy to replace. So you just pull them out, and then you can put another one back.
Or if like I want to borrow my Vision Pro to someone else, and they obviously don't have my specific prescription, they could just take them out and then use their normal file.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Do you want to learn more about my experience with that?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So basically, I initially was just blown away because of the setup and how when you first set up, it's going to track your eyes, it's going to get your hands what they look like, so that way they can monitor the tracking. And I would say that my biggest takeaway when I did my initial experience video on YouTube, it is the quality of the time, how much effort they put into this product.
Yeah.
And so when watching movies, it is very, very good because of you can have the biggest screen as possible, like a movie theater, and then the quality of the video is great. Disney Plus actually is on Vision Pro, so you can watch your favorite Disney movies on there, Apple TV Plus movies and shows.
And then can you connect your AirPods, or do they have their own speaker?
So yeah, they have their own speaker right here, and so this is the speaker that shoots directly into your ear.
Okay.
And it supports spatial audio that's also on the AirPods Pro. And I love how I was able to feel like I was in the space when wearing Vision Pro.
Yeah.
And so even with the AirPods, it easily connects so that way you can block out all the noise. And yeah, so it's really good for the experience factor. Some people have said that it's heavy, which is heavy, which comes with its a little downsides, but overall just the precision that Apple has tried to do with this headset. It's just been out the water. And this was my first experience with Vision Pro 2.
Yeah. And
into the VR space and AR. And I know Apple doesn't say VR with virtual reality, but it's more about AR and just about how it's augmented reality. They want you to still be surrounded with the real world, but you can have the option to
completely block out everything you want.
Yeah.
Wow. And you just mentioned that it's heavy. I know obviously it's not it's gonna be lightweight or whatever, maybe in future generations from it, but how uncomfortable is it to actually wear? How long can you wear it without actually being okay, I'm feeling a headache night, or a pain neck or something like that? How long do you think you've worn it? How long have you worn those before you've had any discomfort?
So thankfully with Apple, they included 2 types of headbands that you can wear. This is their first band that they would prefer you to wear. If you want to feel it, that's fine. If you want to touch it, it's really soft and really comfortable. The only problem is that the turn crown here, it kind of pushes this and this straight forward. So it feels a little heavy after about maybe 20 to 30 minutes, depending on what you're doing as well. If you're just sitting and watching a movie, it can be comfortable to wear for a little while. But if you're kind of up walking around, that's when you can start to feel the weight of it. With the Duo Loop, it has the traditional 2 straps. And so that is a lot better to manage the weight because you have the front, the back, the front and back, and then the top part too. So that helps with the weight management. And I was able to wear that for longer periods of time to, watch a movie, or if I'm editing on my Mac and things of that nature.
How's the battery life on it?
So the only downside with that, it's 2 hours of battery life, but then when you plug it in, it's all day battery life.
Okay.
I don't mind the 2 hours just because it helps me take a break. It doesn't. I don't have to be solely immersed in it all the time.
Okay.
And then when you're watching regular movies, you can actually get 2.5 hours of battery life, so you can be able to watch a full movie.
Okay. So could you have put it on, have the movie on a corner or something, and then be cooking or whatever with it, and if you move would the actual screen of the movie just stay in that specific area where you have it, or would it move with you as you?
So it stays in the spot. Wherever you place it, that's where it stays. And so I can have like a movie here, I can have Safari open right here, and then I can have like a game or whatever on top.
And if you walk away, would it still
Yep,
stay
if I
there?
walk away, it'll stay right there unless you like call for it, which it will show the back end of the screen of what you're displaying. And so on the bottom is a white bar that when you use your hand to like pinch and move it, it will actually like zip to where you are at.
Okay.
So that way you can like be like in your room, like, oh, I left an application in the living room.
Okay.
I can just pinch and then have it drag back to me, and then it's just back in my vision.
And then like, how does the typing work?
So typing is you can either look directly at it. The eye tracking is really good. It's a little sensitive, just like the hand selections, but you can either look and just pinch to select whatever letter you want, or you can use the microphone to talk to text, or you can even like bring it up close, like touch every.
Oh, you can like actually.
Yeah, and it feels weird because you feel like even though you feel like you're touching something and you're not at
really
the same
not.
time.
Yeah.
So it's very cool how you can just either have those three options to either talk to text, pinch to text, or touch to text.
Wow. I think my last question would be, how do you see like this? Because I feel like this is the most advanced one we've ever seen, like if that's in the market currently. How do you think that's going to affect humanity as a whole, or like just our everyday lives?
I really feel like this is a way for people to experience the most like human way of viewing things in the world. Because I know at Apple, they take their time to make sure, like our privacy is important. Like, making sure that apps aren't tracking our every, thing that we search, we look for.
Yeah.
Being able to record spatial video with Vision Pro and with your iPhone 15 Pro to recapture those memories that Apple has pushed in its marketing. And I call this the introverted headset because it's not really focused on like its games and entertainment. It's more of like you can be personal with it. You can look at your videos. So like let's say your grandma passed away, and being able to record with Vision Pro or your iPhone 15 to record spatial videos. When you wear the headset, you can feel like you're in the moment and reliving that memory that was captured. And being able to just have things feel familiar with the apps that you choose from, or being able to do like everything better and a better quality than the Meta Quest is really impressive. And even though it does come with a hefty price tag, I really feel like it's definitely something that we can see why it's worth that much because of the amount of materials that they use and the chips that are inside and everything that's working together seamlessly to provide a wonderful experience.
Yeah, wow. That's impressive. Thank you.
Thank you, Perla.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being my first person. If you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, feel free to on Elijah Plus Media. Yep, there's me.
Perfect.
And then
Thank
if you hit the bell, you can get notified about videos that I post.
Got it.
Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.